All right, next, what is a mutual fund? Who would have thought? A mutual fund is kind of like an investment group, you could say. I mean, a mutual meaning a bunch of people came together, piled in money together, gave it to a fund manager to make them money, and that fund manager went off and invested in whatever that fund manager invested in. Now, many mutual funds are sector specific, approach specific, strategy specific, blah blah blah. It could be a bond fund, it could be stock fund, could even be some fund manager that trades options. Who knows? But there's a whole bunch of kinds of funds out there. And when it's a mutual fund, it essentially is indicating that it is purchased, in a certain way. Mutual funds, I think, can only be purchased at the end of every day. And also, often a mutual fund has a minimum investment requirement. The previous question was, what is an ETF, exchange traded fund? And that's essentially, saying, hey, take the mutual fund, remove all the minimum requirement, and let it be tradable as a security during the trading day. Easier to get in and out of, no minimum. That would be an exchange traded fund as opposed to a mutual fund. Mutual funds are around first. And that, if you wanted to get into a collective investment, that's pretty much how you did it. Mutual funds could, again, be, a collection of stocks, a certain strategy. It could also be based on an index, as can an ETF. So mutual funds still exist. I think the more common approach to getting into a fund investment is as an exchange traded fund these days. But there are mutual funds out there that are not exchange traded, and they may be the profile and or types of investments you want to get into. And the only way to get in is to have the minimum investment and follow the rules of the fund. Okay, that's a mutual fund.